The Marvel Cinematic Universe has presented multiple variations of super soldier enhancement, each with distinct origins, effects, and consequences. Let's examine every documented serum variant and their impact on human physiology. The original Erskine formula. Dr. Abraham Erskine's original Super Soldier Serum remains the gold standard of human enhancement. Created during World War II, this formula was designed to amplify existing human traits, both physical and moral. The serum enhances muscle mass, bone density, reflexes, and healing capabilities, while preserving the subject's essential character. Steve Rogers represents the perfect success of this formula. His transformation from a frail young man to peak human condition demonstrates the serum's ability to optimize every aspect of human physiology. Enhanced strength allows him to curl a helicopter, increased durability lets him survive falls that would kill normal humans, and accelerated healing means he recovers from injuries in days rather than weeks. The Erskine formula requires Vita ray exposure for activation and crucially amplifies the recipient's existing personality traits. Good becomes great, but evil becomes worse, a safeguard Erskine built in to prevent misuse by those with corrupt intentions. The Red Skull variant, Johann Schmidt, received an incomplete version of Erskine's serum before the doctor perfected the formula. This prototype enhanced Schmidt's physical capabilities similarly to Rogers, granting superhuman strength, durability, and longevity that allowed him to survive decades in space. However, the incomplete serum came with severe side effects. Schmidt's skin turned red and skull-like, earning him his Red Skull moniker. The serum also amplified his already twisted personality, making him more ruthless and megalomaniacal. Unlike Rogers' serum, this version was unstable and caused physical deformation while enhancing negative personality traits to dangerous levels. The Winter Soldier Program. The Soviet Union's attempts to recreate Erskine's work resulted in multiple serum variants used on Winter Soldier operatives. Bucky Barnes received one such variant that enhanced his physical capabilities beyond normal human limits, granting increased strength, speed, and reflexes comparable to Steve Rogers. The Soviet serums differed from Erskine's original in their application method and psychological effects. Combined with brainwashing techniques and cybernetic enhancements, these serums created efficient assassins rather than heroes. The other Winter Soldiers, including the Siberian facility subjects, demonstrated the serum's effectiveness, but also its instability, with many subjects showing signs of mental deterioration and aggressive behavior. The Hulk serum connection. Bruce Banner's gamma radiation exposure was initially an attempt to recreate the Super Soldier Serum using gamma rays instead of Vita rays. This experiment went catastrophically wrong, transforming Banner into the Hulk, a being of nearly unlimited strength that increases with emotional stress. While not technically a Super Soldier Serum, Banner's transformation shares common origins with the program. The gamma-enhanced physiology grants incredible regeneration, virtual immortality, and strength levels that far exceed any other enhancement program. However, it comes at the cost of psychological stability and control. The Centipede Serum. The Centipede project combined multiple enhancement technologies, including derivatives of the Super Soldier Serum, Extremis technology, and Chitauri components. This cocktail approach aimed to create super soldiers without the personality amplification effects of Erskine's original formula. Centipede subjects gained enhanced strength, speed, and durability, but the serum proved highly unstable. Without regular treatments and stabilizing technology, subjects experienced cellular degeneration, psychological breakdown, and often explosive death. The mechanical centipede devices provided temporary stability but made subjects dependent on continued treatments. The Patriot Serum, Eli Bradley, grandson of Isaiah Bradley, used synthetic mutant growth hormone to replicate super soldier abilities. This chemical enhancement temporarily granted superhuman strength and durability, but came with significant health risks, including potential organ failure and psychological side effects. Unlike true super soldier serums, MGH provided temporary enhancement that faded without continued use, making it more of a performance drug than a permanent transformation. The Flag Smasher enhancement. Carly Morgenthau and the Flag Smashers obtained a refined version of the Super-Soldier Serum through the Power Broker. This variant provided enhanced physical capabilities similar to Steve Rogers, increased strength, speed, agility, and durability, without the obvious personality amplification effects of the original formula. However, this serum still influenced behavior, making users more aggressive and willing to use violence to achieve their goals. The serum enhanced not just physical capabilities, but also confidence and determination, sometimes to dangerous levels. The Flag Smashers' escalating violence demonstrated that even refined versions couldn't completely eliminate the psychological effects. The Red Hulk serum, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, underwent a different enhancement process that combined gamma radiation with specially designed nanites and possibly Super-Soldier Serum derivatives. This transformation created the Red Hulk, a being with strength comparable to the original Hulk, but with retained intelligence and military tactical thinking. Unlike Banner's uncontrolled transformation, Ross maintained his consciousness and strategic mind while gaining incredible physical power. The Red Hulk demonstrates enhanced strength, durability, and the ability to generate intense heat. However, this enhancement appears to come with increased aggression and a tendency toward military solutions to complex problems. John Walker's enhancement. John Walker, the government-appointed replacement Captain America, eventually obtained Super-Soldier Serum that granted him physical capabilities matching Steve Rogers. The enhancement provided superhuman strength, speed, reflexes, and durability necessary to wield the Captain America shield effectively. However, Walker's transformation highlighted the psychological risks of Super-Soldier enhancement. Combined with the pressure of living up to Steve Rogers' legacy and the trauma of losing his partner Lamar Hoskins, the serum amplified Walker's existing insecurities and violent tendencies. This resulted in increasingly unstable behavior and public incidents that damaged the Captain America legacy. The Isaiah Bradley serum, Isaiah Bradley, represents one of the earliest successful applications of Super-Soldier Serum on an African-American subject during secret government testing. His enhancement granted similar physical capabilities to Steve Rogers: superhuman strength, speed, durability, and longevity that allowed him to remain physically capable well into his advanced age. Bradley's case demonstrates both the effectiveness of early serum variants and the ethical problems surrounding their development. His decades of secrecy and government persecution show the darker side of super-soldier programs and their human cost. Conclusion: the various super-soldier serums throughout the MCU demonstrate humanity's persistent attempt to transcend natural limitations. From Erskine's morally conscious original formula to the unstable synthetic variants, each serum reflects different approaches to human enhancement. The consistent pattern across all variants is the amplification of existing traits. Physical capabilities always improve, but psychological effects vary dramatically based on both the serum's composition and the recipient's character. The most successful enhancements, like those of Steve Rogers and Isaiah Bradley, occurred in individuals with strong moral foundations, while unstable or corrupt individuals, like Red Skull and John Walker, experienced dangerous psychological deterioration. These serums serve as metaphors for power itself. They reveal character rather than creating it, amplifying what already exists within the individual. The MCU's exploration of super-soldier enhancement ultimately suggests that true heroism comes not from the serum itself, but from the character of the person enhanced by it.